Hi Trina, and thanks very much for connecting with me for this reading today. Just to let you know a little bit how I work. So I'm a spiritual medium. So what I'm not, I suppose, is someone that's going to give kind of predictions and so on, but sometimes that can come true in a reading with spirit. Mostly what I do is evidential. So I'll connect to your loved ones in spirit, and I will give you information, thoughts, feelings, impressions, perhaps memories, maybe physical attributes. Also stuff that can come true is perhaps health conditions that they would have had here in the physical world and so on. And most of all, it's just to bring healing and kind of guidance and stuff. So just be open to the experience, and I'm just going to see who's around you in spirit now and ask them to step forward. And if you have any questions, you can leave them till the end. I just like to give spirit kind of the microphone, is what I call it, so that they can basically have their voice for another moment in time. Okay, is that all right?
Great. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, spare me a moment. Did you have any questions before we start or anything, Trina?
No, I think I might have some questions after, if that's okay, but none for now. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm already aware that your husband has obviously passed, as I know you on a personal level, but I do feel very much like he's starting to step forward as well. He's starting to make his presence kind of known to me. There are a few things that I do know about him, but I know that I've set the intention basically to ask him to come forward with some things that perhaps I don't know about that we would have had in conversations and so on. Let's see. Spare me a moment.
Yeah, no problem.
The first thing I'm just receiving from him, usually I would start with things like emotions and stuff, but he's just given me the date of 12th of April being significant around him. Would you understand that?
I don't yet. What day is it today? The 9th of April. I don't, but okay. I'll certainly try it.
Okay. He does come across as very strong, kind of a confident man. I don't use this word often, but like debonair or something. I probably would have to look up that, but it's someone that just had a lot of class, a really kind of refined person is what I want to say, very respectful.
Yeah, that makes sense. Confident.
But also someone who was very comical, very funny. They liked kind of jokes. I feel like not immature, but I kind of want to use that word in a lot of ways, like a real kind of a jokester. I feel like although he took life seriously, I also feel like he liked to embrace the childish like qualities, like joking around, messing, and so on. And would you understand why he's making me aware of like a fire?
Not too sure yet.
Sorry?
A fire? I'm not too sure yet.
Because I'm just, like, what he's saying to me in my mind is just the word arson. So I feel like there's something that's set on fire or went on fire, but it's like I'm just being brought back to a memory.
I understand a carpet, a small area of a carpet being set on fire. Yeah.
Right, okay. So it was probably just a reference. Perhaps, would he have been alive when that would have happened as well?
Yes, he was, yeah.
Okay, so it must have been just a memory. That's fine. And would you understand a piece of furniture being put over that part on the carpet that was, yeah. Because what I'm just being shown, I'm actually being brought back to a memory of, because in my own house, of the carpets, and they were all singed from like cigarettes and stuff, so they were all kind of like, and we always had to put the furniture back over, so I was brought back to a memory of my own actually there. And was he a real a coffee lover as well? Because I keep smelling coffee around him.
No, not particularly. I am though.
But do you get a smell of coffee when there isn't even coffee around? Have you had that experience, or?
Not that I can recall.
Because I'm just smelling a lot of coffee or something like that. So, but I don't know what other way why he would be given that if he wasn't a coffee kind of a drinker. So
he wasn't a big coffee drinker. Well,
not significant.
He wasn't a big coffee drinker, but he did like different types of coffee, unless you're getting that. So he liked a very particular
kind of getting of coffee, so it has to fit somewhere with him.
Yeah. So he did, like, so I'd forgotten about this. He did like a very specific type of coffee that he used to get, which most people wouldn't drink, to be honest. And I drink an awful lot of coffee.
Mm.
So maybe he's referencing that specific coffee that he drinks. Possibly.
And would that coffee have an origin in South America? Are you aware?
Possibly, I'm not too sure.
Because I almost want to go over to Peru or these type of like near northern South America, or else the Central Americas. Like, I feel it's from that side of the world. I don't feel like it's from India or China or anything like that. I feel like it is from that side of the world.
Very possibly.
Not that it's that important. And would you understand him suffering a lot with his chest, like chest infections very often, or because I just feel like it's like he's trying to cough up my chest, through my chest or something like that, and I just feel like it's something like I don't know if he had a lot of kind of like build-up of phlegm in his chest, or did he suffer often from chest infections? Was he prone to them?
No, not at all, actually. He was very, very fit and healthy, but he did die from a heart attack. So you could be feeling how he passed. Because I do believe that 1 or 2 days before he had very bad heartburn, which is a symptom of a heart attack. But
I could place that more with that soul, but I don't feel it was exactly to do with the passing, but it could be making me feel what was happening beforehand to lead up to it, or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't feel like it was a heart attack. It had to be something more milder, slightly.
Yeah, I do remember. So I wasn't there when he passed, unfortunately, but I do remember him mentioning 1 or 2 days before that he had terrible heartburn and reflux, that kind of thing.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
And was he always like, was genes his thing? Was it just something that he was in all the time? Like, but I feel like I wouldn't call them like, they wouldn't be the most kind of trendiest, kind of the highest style jeans with all this like, washed denim and stuff. I just feel like they were a normal kind of a blue jean. Like, they kind of remind me of the one that people used to get like in gynaes and stuff years and years ago. They were just a straight leg, kind of just a normal kind of a jean. But I just feel like it was something that he was really, it was just all he was kind of in.
Yes, except for the summer. He wore something particular in the summer, but he was very much, after work, he would change into jeans, yeah.
Okay. And do you understand the Wrangler brand of jeans as well?
A what, sorry?
The Wrangler brand of jeans?
He did have some Wranglers, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Very old-fashioned, but he just didn't care about the brand.
Yeah, I felt like I was being brought back to and I think they do actually sell Wrangler jeans in gynaes in Dublin City Centre, so that's why I believe I was brought back to that memory. Was he a very small-waisted man? Because I feel like it's almost, I don't know, this is probably extremely unlikely, but the size of the waist I was shown was like a 32, but that's...
Yeah, I think it's 30 to the 32, depending. Well, to be honest, the last 2 years in his life, he was 30 to 32, but he would have been a little bit bigger than that previously. But he worked very, very hard to get down to a 30, 32. He was very fit.
Yeah. because it's very small waist, and I was like, and I'm way above that. And then I was like, oh, is this even right? So that's good that he was able to bring that. Right.
And I'll tell you after, but that's quite significant because it was brought up only a week ago in the kitchen.
All right.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I don't want to take you out of your power, but basically my daughter actually found some old shorts of his and put them on, and she's tiny little girl, and they fit her with a belt. And we were just commenting how he had a 30 to 32 inch waist. So
well, perhaps he was around at the time and
a week ago. Yeah. So thank you for that validation. That's a very, very good validation, Trevor. Thank you. So it's nice to know he's with us in the kitchen that day when we were talking about it.
I would understand him being a very artistic person or very creative. Like, would he have been good at drawing? Because he's just making me kind of doodle on my page now at the moment. I'm not sure if you've brought that up before or not, but I know that it's coming in kind of organically and stuff. But I just feel
You've never brought it up before, and he's extremely artistic. Yeah.
Because I almost almost feel like I need to say he's a dab hand. I don't know. That's not an expression I kind of use, but it's someone that's just really naturally, they have a knack for this type of thing, and I don't feel like he needed any formal training or classes or anything to do that. It's like it was just something. I feel like he went into it in kind of like a meditative state or something like that. Something that really kind of relaxed him and helped him. Kind of if he was ever going through anything, I feel like almost if he was stressed, he would go to the drawings or to the artwork. It was just something that really kind of calmed his stress. It was his way of kind of release, I feel.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
And would there also be a picture or a drawing or a painting or something around the house that has to have blue in it? Like it's some sort of a picture. It's one of his artwork. It has to have a lot of blue in it.
Yeah, we have. Yes, yeah.
Did he do oil paintings as well?
He did paintings, yeah.
Oil though, or no?
Yeah, he's both oil and canvas. I'm not too familiar with what he used, but he would have used
the texture on the picture, and it does feel like it's an oil kind of an oil paint kind of a texture. And I almost get I don't know if he was really inspired by Van Gogh or something like that, but that's the kind of abstracty kind of artwork that I'm kind of being shown, and it's like a mixed materials kind of I don't know if he used like mixed materials with his artwork, but that's what I feel I'm being shown. Did he have a chip in one of his teeth as well?
Yes. Yeah.
I would also understand in his teeth there was like some sort of a brown stain. It wasn't over the whole tooth, but it was like, I feel like it was almost like, just like a line, but it's something that someone must have commented on at some time.
Not a brown stain, no, but the chip was quite significant.
Right.
On why that happened, yeah.
And would you understand like a triangle kind of a shape with the chip, or?
I mean, possibly. Possibly. I just know, yeah. Yeah, no, possibly. He actually great teeth, but he towards the last few months of his life, actually, or possibly a year before, there was quite a significant trip, and he was snowboarding and chipped his tooth. So, yeah. Thank you.
Perhaps. I want to understand him being someone that was really fond of the water, like going to the beach, the ocean. I feel like water sports. Do you have a memory of him like having a keen interest in water sports?
He loves water sports. Yeah, he is a scuba diver, so very good. Yep, he loved the ocean.
If you wish I could go deeper and try to get other stuff.
Go deeper. The hint is in the words. Go deeper. Yeah. Sorry, just joke. So, yeah, very good. Yeah, he loved the water. He loved any type of outdoor activity. Yep.
And would you understand him to either have had a boat or had access to a boat, going out on a boat on the water? Because I feel like
Yes.
I'm just being shown like a marina. I feel like I don't want to say the word dock or anything. I feel like it has to be marina. And I feel like there was some sort of a boat that either he went on or he went on, like from a memory, but it definitely has, I don't even feel like it was a big fancy boat, but it had to have, there was a significant name on the boat. Not that I'm getting the name, but I do know the name marina is very important around. So it had to be somewhere that was called a marina. So I don't know if that one where you live is called a marina, but I do know that that word has to be somewhere that fits into the marina kind of.
I don't know the word, to be honest, because I wasn't there, but yes, he went diving on a big, they took out a boat quite often and went diving, yeah, from a. Very good.
He's bringing up that smell of coffee, and what he's just made me kind of write down there, Trina, was the smell of coffee in the morning. So perhaps what he was saying before as well was that it was something that he remembers. There must have been always a smell of coffee when he woke up in the morning in the kitchen or something like that. So I reckon that's why he's made me kind of write that down again, just because there was a double meaning and I wasn't getting it kind of before. So would there always have been like were you always the first one up in the mornings and making the coffee? And
I wasn't always, to be honest, but I do like my coffee. I'll be honest, I do like my coffee. And literally before I came on here, I just had a cup of coffee. We have a lot of coffee beans, and okay, so I get what he's saying now. Do you want to go further with it? Into that, it's interesting.
I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try. Hang on.
Yeah, don't worry if you can't. But
well, I'll attempt it. We'll try anyway. This might sound really, because I don't know, this is totally off the track of it, but I don't know if he felt you had an obsession with coffee or coffee beans, but do you know if there's any, like, is there a t-shirt that has something to do with coffee beans or some article of clothing that has, and it could be like an article, like a coffee cup, it could be, but it's something that had a print of, a coffee beans, and I feel like it was almost like a running joke or something like that to.
I mean, very, very possibly. I just can't put my mind to it. But basically,
Yeah.
I used to like to eat coffee beans, like just eat coffee beans. I know. So I got a nickname of Bean when I was a kid.
Right.
So people used to call me Bean.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Because I felt like there was some sort of a running joke. So I probably just interpret. I was going to say interpretate. That's not a word.
Yes.
But I knew there had to be some sort of a running joke connected to the coffee or the coffee beans or something like that. But I just thought it was. I just presumed, my mind just presumed it was on a T-shirt or something like this. But I knew it had to fit in kind of somewhere.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that shit.
And do you know, like, when he was still here, like, would one of the kids have had one of these, these tubes, like the plastic tubes, and you turn them one way and you go.
Yeah. Oh, the Glurby thing. We did, yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know. I
don't even memory of that. One of those tubes.
Yeah. There was slime in that, wasn't there? Wasn't it slime?
I don't know, but it had it made some sort of a weird kind of a gurgly noise when you turned it either way. I'm not sure if there was slime in it now, but I know like I'm seeing kind of some sort of like a neon kind of a color with it. I don't know if you remember that or not, but it's just gone. That's all.
So basically he had almost like a phobia of slime. He really wasn't fearful of anything, but he hated the feel of it. So when the kids had that slime that would make the noise exactly as you said, and it was luminous, we'd tease him with it and throw him at him, and he'd be like, "It's not free, stop." But that was his only pet hate. Well, his only phobia, his only little thing. Yeah, very good. I've gotten that too.
And he's just making me aware as well that he loves his kids so much. I feel that's why he's bringing up that kind of tube from the memories of the childhood and stuff, because he just has such a love and kind of an admiration for them. And it's just like there's no word comprehensible in the English language that can say how much he's coming through with his love for them and also yourself. So it's just like you can't even be put into words really. Like it's never kind of gone away. It's like if anything, it's actually stronger, and I'm getting kind of like a rush of energy coming over me and chills when I'm even saying that. So it's something that he's really like. You must feel something there as well, because
I do feel it.
energy transferring or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it. Thank you very much. That's
No
lovely.
props. Did he always have like a big cheesy grin on his face? Because the words I'm hearing in my mind are like what? Oh, it's gone out of my head. Hang on a second. Smile a mile. So someone that just always has a big kind of a goofy kind of a grin on their face, or could light up the room once they came into the room. It's like I almost feel like when he came in, like there was just, even if you had the worst day, I feel like he could just totally flip that and make you feel like amazing again or something like that.
Yeah, he was a charmer.
Mm.
But yeah, he did this real kind of funny grin, like, as well. Yeah. It's very funny. Very good.
And is there someone in the family, I want to kind of almost go to his side of the family, that has like Crohn's or some sort of an immune kind of a disorder that would affect them in the way that Crohn's does? Because Crohn's was the reference that I had received, but I know that that's also linked to stuff like IBS and ulcerative colitis and stuff. So he's just making me kind of aware of that situation around someone. Would you know anything about that?
I do know somebody with, not in my immediate family, but my family circle, who would have a condition somewhat similar to that. Yeah, that would affect their immune system. Yeah.
But it's in your family, it's not his family, is it?
Yeah, my family. Yeah.
Okay. I wonder why he's bringing that up. I feel like he's just bringing that up almost just to bring true validation. I don't feel like anything's going to get better or worse with that person, but I feel like he's just bringing it up just to bring something true for, like, I'm not getting anything else on it from him, if I'm honest. So I can't even say anything else kind of on it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
So I'm getting all these kind of like random phrases and stuff, and I'm trying to kind of tune in to kind of reinterpret them and stuff. So what he's just saying, he brought up your daughter's name, Holly, and he's saying that she's a master of disguise. So I just feel like, he's trying to say with her that she's so good at kind of masking kind of this and kind of that about herself. Like she can kind of manipulate people in kind of a lot of ways, but she's also very clever, a very bright child. She knows what she wants, and she's every bar of her father, is what he's saying.
Thank you.
Every bar of her father, and his name was Barry. It's funny.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Corny little joke there by Barry.
And do you know the days leading up to his passing, did anyone notice him feeling really sick, as in vomiting, or? Because I don't know if that was connected with the heartburn, but I feel like it's coming up, it's rising, but I almost feel like it's something that needs to project kind of outwards. Is that something that was noted?
Yeah, probably. I know he was sick a few days before, flu-y-like symptoms. Yeah.
Okay. Is he the type of person that would kind of go off on a tangent, like talk about one thing one moment, and then at the next moment he's talking about something totally different. Because he's bringing me back now to the water sports or the sports type of thing. And do you remember him abseiling or?
He didn't abseil, did he, or didn't he? I don't think he abseiled,
like
but definitely
either abseiling or mountaineering or hiking. It has to be something.
Yeah, hiking, mountaineering. Yeah, he was into so many different kind of extreme sports. He did abseiling as well. Yeah.
Cool.
And he did rock climbing and yeah, but he did like to talk, and he would go off on a tangent. It'd be quite long.
Yeah.
Long.
I thought it was strange that he was bringing back something that was already a subject that was kind of touched on. So I knew there had to be a relevance in him bringing back something that we were talking about a few minutes ago. So, and would you understand his personality being very pedantic?
What you mean, sir? Like, I know what pedantic means.
What the words. I don't actually know what it means. I've been called it before as well. Sorry, one sec. Because I don't know how to explain it if I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's perfect to get the meaning in regards to how it applies to him.
So someone that is just like, if just over analyzing kind of details and really kind of wanting control, and really like he had to have he needed to kind of know about everything kind of in advance. I feel like he didn't like to release control to anyone. He just liked to know minor details, but he used to overstress on them as well, if that makes sense.
Yes, so he was definitely a perfectionist in everything he did, and everything he did was done perfect. But sometimes, like, he would drive himself crazy until it was done right. Like, anything he did, he would drive himself crazy because it had to be exactly right, with his art, with his painting, with snowboarding, everything. So I completely understand that. I mean, I would be quite pedantic as well, but he would be really, really now, he just couldn't let something go. He was a perfectionist.
Yeah. All right. So that word fits then. It's cool.
Thank you.
The audience kicking in. Let's see.